Hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Definitive Edition. We just reached the main part of the colony after taking on a Crabble in the outskirts. Now let's see what awaits us inside, but first I'm going to change the time of day. I just think it would be suitable to have this during the day. Alright, let's go in. A lot more vibrant and colorful during the day, but at the night there's a certain beauty to it as well. I feel like some areas in this game pop more at night and some pop more during the day. So inside, we actually get some new music, and this is going to be the hometown theme. This has been remixed as well. All of the location and battle themes have been remastered. Some characters will just say stuff without you even having to go up and talk to them, but you can. Buy one of these fabulous ether lamps. It'll brighten up any home. Good quality products, just like the ones that light up the colony. In stock, but going up fast. 50% off. So, let's go around. There's a quest over there. I'm not going to take it yet. Right now I'm doing the story. I'll do side quests at a later date. So we can just follow the mini-map on the top right as you can see it. We can just follow that in order to get to our destination proper. Gem Man installed. This guy is going to be important. We'll deal with him pretty soon, but not quite yet. The music is much improved from the Wii original. They did a great job at updating it. Real instruments too, they sound great. It's not quite fully orchestrated, but real instruments really help. Just get a sense of the scale around here. You just look around, there's water everywhere. I mean, look at that lake. This is one of the starting areas. The colony features landmarks, important pieces in hidden area. The colony features landmarks, which are important places in hidden areas, and locations, places of interest. Find all of the landmarks and locations in the area to open up the complete area map. That's very good to know. I actually gained a level by going to a new location. You can gain EXP by going to new places, and this is a godsend. You don't have to just be in battle to get experience. You can do quests or just explore, and you'll get it.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at?
Uh-oh. The Colonel's gonna explode.
Crashing the mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the Force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered. But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine. They win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this Force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then! Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve!
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers!
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
We've reached the military district of Colony 9. I really like the way this place looks. I really do. It looks even better in HD, I'll say that. Another quest there, we're not going to deal with it quite yet. We're really focused on the story right now. Let's take a look over here. So, let's zoom in. Oh, who could that be? That's our boy Ryan Time doing push-ups. A nice little Easter egg. You're not going to notice that because if you progress, you're not going to see Ryan in that situation. That is a really cool detail, and it's nice that you can go into first person and actually see that. They're all doing their push-ups, and there's the instructor doing his thing. See if we can find... Ah, there he is. Good look at Mr. Square Tash there. I'll be more careful next time, Colonel. See if I can talk to Vanguard himself.
Yes.
Put your backs into it! Get a move on, you maggots! He's a funny guy. What? 10 million press-ups! Now! You want to do some and all? I'm not even a member of the Defense Force, but... you know... it's just how it is. He's a funny guy. So let's take a look in here. This is the Weapons Development Lab. It's got a nice little look to it, I will say.
All right, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So, you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means...
the Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
if we could just unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most severely injured! Come on, get a move on!
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't come yet. Shulk. It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the Defense Force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while. All right, I'm off.
Dunban, are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
Alright, so now we have a new party member, Fiora, and she's actually the leader of this party. So let's take a look. So we now have a new story quest, delivering food. Basically, these are like side quests, but for the story, you have to complete them in order to progress the story. We now have access to the quest log. We can view quests in the quest log. That's awesome. Story quests must be completed. Move towards the story quest icon. Basically, it's just the thing where you can set a quest and it will guide you to it. Very helpful. I'm at Dunban's house. But first, before we go on, let's talk to Dunban.
Yes?
What's up? Aren't you taking some food for Shulk? You'd better hurry up. It won't taste very nice if it gets cold. Sorry for the horrible Dunban impression, but, you know, realism.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon!
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
Now we are headed to Outlook Park. I swear to God, this game is just gorgeous in this HD spectacle. And Fiora looks amazing too. Her character model looks spectacular. You definitely put the most work with Shulk and her, I would say. So, let's take a look. We haven't really seen some of the other party members yet, so I can't quite comment on them fully because I really need to see it in-game before I properly judge something. So we are headed out of the colony now. But first, let's take a look at our new menu option, the quest log. This is our quest delivering food, and we have the option to select it or deselect it, I believe. Or we all have it in the details at least. So story memo. No active quest. So we don't have any quests accepted, so we can't really set an active one. But first, let's take a look at see what Fiora can do. So she has Screw Edge, which can inflict break. She has twin knives. Shulk uses a big longsword. This is Butterfly Step, which is her talent art 4-hit combo that does massive damage. She specializes in critical hits, so that's definitely really cool that she has that, because she's a bit different from Shulk in that way. Because Shulk is more about DPS, she's more about critical hits, even though they are a bit similar overall in terms of their characters. We have her talent art, so we'll use that later, but Screw Edge inflicts break, so that's very good to know. Let's get a chest. This is a rare chest. So we actually got some small skeeter crystals. Those are going to be used to create gems later, so very good to know. Alright, we have a little skeeter here. Let's use our talent art on this guy. Let's see how much... Lots of damage. Obliterated it. Very nice. Funny jumping sounds, very true to the original game. And get some more collectibles as we're going along too, which is going to be very nice. This game is so adventurous, everything about it. And it pops even more in HD. I love that. So much more foliage added. Better polygon count. The game has never looked this good, and seeing it in person is just... trailers don't really do it justice. Let's fight this guy right here. Let's fight a little more challenging enemy. Okay, so enemies that have like a brown symbol are usually close to your level. If they got a blue one, it means they're way lower than you. Look at the sense of scale. We're getting up pretty high here, too.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power...
Shulk!
Fiora! This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious, but today it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. The breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Reyn. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
Now we have Shulk back in the party. I'm gonna keep Fiora as the lead for now. Quest completed. That was a really touching scene. There's a memeable moment about the sandwich for sure. So you can communicate with other party members. Characters can shout out an affinity cry to other party members to encourage or assist them, depending on how the battle is going for them. Great to know. So you can encourage them by going up to them. Encouragement and help improves the affinity between the characters, which is great. This is kind of just showing you the systems of how your characters can interact with each other. If the affinity between two party members is deep enough, they can have a heart-to-heart. Search for the handshaking icon. Each one indicates a heart-to-heart. Why not check out the one in Outlook Park? For further information, see the heart-to-hearts continued tutorial. You can now switch the party leader. You can change the party's leader directly in the party menu. Select the character you want as the leader and press A, then move the cursor to the far left with the directionals, and press A to confirm the selection. We are here in Outlook Park, and it's a very nice view. You get to see the whole colony kind of below you. That was a touching scene between Shulk and Fiora, but it was also cool to see how the anti-air batteries essentially shoot down debris that falls down from the leg. Very interesting touch, and it can't protect them out here because they are a bit far away. Let's check this heart-to-heart out. View the details of a heart-to-heart. You need Shulk and Fiora for this one, so let's do it. Hey Shulk, do you remember that time we watched the sunrise right here? It was when we were quite young. Yeah, I remember. We came because I get to choose. I invited you and you and Dunban. You don't remember, do you? Since when have you ever invited me to do anything? Oh, I could have sworn that's what happened. No, silly. I had a big fight with Dunban and ran out of the house. Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now. If I'm remembering right. You wanted to marry me? Shulk, I can't believe you. Okay, I might have said stuff about wanting to be your bride, but you promised you'd forget about it. Ha, I'm sorry, Fiora. I couldn't resist. I mean, if I'm to be honest, I quite like the idea of you being my bride. Shulk, don't get any funny ideas in your head. I was just a kid. I barely even knew what a bride was. He still remembers. Oh, Shulk. That was touching. So I basically chose options that would lead to poor affinity, but I thought they'd be more entertaining to see. So I think that's going to be more important. Finding the ones that are more entertaining to see. The loss in affinity is not the end of the world here. So you can jump over railings, which is definitely pretty cool and nice. And we have Shulk behind us. He's kind of catching up. So party members will follow you, which is really cool. You can also go into first-person mode with any character as well. So let's see how their synergy fights. So let's fight this little skier. That was like an affinity event that increases tension throughout the battle, and I think it helps with affinity. It's like a little quick time prompt. We just made quick work of that skier.
Nice job.
We can jump down here actually, so let's do something a little cool. We can jump in unconventional ways to get to some unconventional places. The overworld really is quite explorable, and you can explore it in many different ways. Let's go into collectibles here and our Collectopedia. We have a new fruit, which is our dance apple. What a funny name. Cool potato, I've always liked that one. There's something nice about it. Red lettuce. Dance apple's a funny one though. Moonflower. White beetle. And plate snow. We've already filled in over half of the Collectopedia, and we've barely even delved into the environment. So that's very handy. In the meantime, let's warp. So what's nice is you can hit Y and immediately pull up the mini-map and warp. You don't have to wait for the whole thing to pop up. You can just warp immediately, adding to the convenience of this game. We are warping to the fortress entrance, and we get an achievement, skip it. Another thing you can do is actually change the party, so let me just demonstrate how that works. Fiora swaps with Shulk, and the party's changed. Now we're controlling Shulk again. I would say either of them are equal to control. I mean, I would say usually leave your tank to the AI, but with these DPS characters, Shulk and Fiora, having either of them in the lead is fine. Alright, we have our boy Reyn time here. Let's take a look at him. What is he doing? We have no idea. He's just kind of sitting there in front of the Monado. Let's find out.
Reyn?
Reyn! What are you doing?
Shulk! No, I'm just...
Reyn!
Goodness.
Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken!
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died!
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Reyn?
Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people?
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's... a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just explained why.
That's not the point!
Sorry.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge!
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
No!
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Reyn. Fiora.
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
No. Reyn, when you held the Monado, did you see anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped, and then...
Time had stopped.
So, was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Reyn, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah, old Square Tash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. And now I have to go all the way to the Magmel ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders?
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah, knew you would.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened to Shulk. He's delicate. Not like you, Reyn.
What are you on about?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But...
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
a promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
Alright, so we have Shulk and Reyn back in the party again. Couple things I want to point out, but first let's talk about this. Select arts from the menu. For further information, see the leveling up arts continue tutorial. So now we can level characters' arts up. So characters can now learn skills. Select skill trees on the main menu. For further information, see the skills continue tutorial. Alright, so I wanted to mention a couple of things. That was a good cutscene. It shows that the Monado cannot hurt the Homs, but also that Shulk received visions of something. Could it be the future? Could it be an alternate reality? We don't know yet, but it's still really cool. And we get to see a lot of interesting stuff there. In addition, we also learned that Fiora and Dunban are brother and sister, among a few other things. This game has a lot of lore, and we're building up to it. Let's talk to Fiora. Have you forgotten anything? Tephra Cave is dangerous, right? You have to be prepared. Oh yeah, we do. Let's talk to her again. Okay. Now the sun is setting. We get to see what the colony looks like during the evening, which is really nice. So far, the story has been a little bit mild. There hasn't been anything too spicy aside from that opening battle. That's understandable. Trust me when I say this game has a lot of spice to it, and it might not take too long before you start seeing the story really heat up. But even so, for an opening segment of the game, I think this does its job very good. We have reached the Tranquil Square, and in the meantime, day has become night. Let's take a look at this. So now we have a different music track, which is really, really cool. Most locations in the game, if it's nighttime, will play usually a slower version of the track. There are a couple places in the game where there are completely unique tracks that play during night, and those I think are really, really cool, but I'll point those out when I get to them. So the Colony 9 night music, I don't think anything could ever beat that. But before I really show you that more, let me show you just how... Okay, so Reyn, wow, quite a bit of arts for this guy. Rage is a aura, so basically it's like a effect for him. Great Spike lowers physical damage and attack. I'll explain Spike later. Wild Down is a topple art. It affects an enemy suffering from break, so Shulk uses his turn strike. I can use Wild Down. Hammer Beat is a powerful attack that increases aggro. And Bone Upper fills the talent gauge when it connects. So let's try this all out. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's Reyn time. Just give myself an aura here. I got this aura burst, which is good too, but all of my enemies are so weak that it's not really worth fighting something and showing them off. Just listen to the Colony 9 music as we reach our destination. Rabbit Diode. Before we get to our next destination, let me just put in the Collectopedia. So Collectopedia. Put in, we have a black kiwi. Category complete. We get a gem. Agility up 2. This is nice. So I'll show you how to craft gems in the next episode, I believe. But it's nice because now we have a gem, and that's basically like an augment, essentially. Parts, Rabbit Diode. Category complete, we get Ether up 2. I wouldn't say that's too important right now. We don't have any real...
You forgot something. You will be needing the transport cases, right?
Fiora!
I'm coming along as well. I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying about you. So, let's get moving.
I knew she didn't trust me.
Looks like it.
Awesome. We have 3 party members now. Shulk, Reyn, and Fiora. That is going to come in big handy for the battle. So now the party gauge has been added. The party gauge shows the party's morale. The gauge increases when a bonus effect or critical hit occurs. You can revive incapacitated party members. Press B near an incapacitated party member to revive them. To revive a party member, there needs to be at least 1 block in the party gauge. Chain attacks. When there are 3 blocks in the party gauge, the party is linked by a blue line and you can perform a chain attack. Move the cursor to the Talent Arts icon, use up and down to select the chain attack icon, and then press A to confirm. I'll show how the chain attacks work when it's actually time for me to do them. But we have our party members. Let me just do one more thing before I end this. Let's go to Arts. So we have AP, which is basically going to be used to level up our arts. We can set the order of our arts in any way we want. I think having the healing... Yeah, I'm going to put the healing one over here, and... Oh, it's a little different. I got to get used to this. So backslash can go over here. That's perfect. This is just fine. I think I'll swap out these two. Yeah, so having backslash closer, I think, is good. And slit edge a little bit further away. I think this is a good setup for my arts for these guys. Can I level them up, though? Oh yeah, ZR. Okay, level up. So, okay, I'm gonna level up. How much AP do I have? I only have 242, so I can only level up one art. I'm gonna do backslash so I can get more damage. But what's nice is that all my other party members have AP they can level stuff up with as well. What do I want? That actually, when you level up an art, it increases... When you level up an art, it decreases your cooldown times, which comes in a lot of handy. It can make it more powerful and have bonus effects sometimes too. So let's take a look. I think I'm going to choose Bone Upper to level up because I think that art helps get your talent gauge up and you want Reyn to have a lot of aggro. For Fiora, all I can do is screw Edge right now. I'm going to wait for her until I get a little bit more AP. So I went to art school in my achievement, so that's very good. Also, I'm going to go into the customization. There's a little bit more we can do. So I'm going to show that off a little bit. Party, Shulk. Let's just... change equipment. Here we go. This is the right menu. Menus are a little different. Got to get used to them a little bit, so... Let's put a gem in Shulk. I'm going to want Shulk to have some... agility, so I'm going to put agility up in him, and I might as well put ether up in him. I'm not going to need it yet, but it can't hurt. So that hits the slot. I unlocked the achievement. Very nice. Alright everybody, that's going to conclude it for this episode of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, and I will see you all next time. We are going to be doing side quests next time and help getting our characters to a bit of a higher level, develop the region, all that stuff. We're not going to progress with the story yet. Thank you guys for watching and we'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.